Whenever your little one tells you something, or you notice something out of the ordinary, or they're trying to draw your attention to something with their baby words, it is advisable that you pay attention and don't overlook whatever they are telling you, down to them having an imaginary friend. We are not really bothered about them seeing or knowing our actions or activities, because often baby words are overlooked by the adults. Some even make the mistakes of placing them on an autism spectrum. Now, she was seated on the dining, and obviously from the look on her face, she wasn't pleased with the food that was dished by her mom, which contained more of vegetable. Now, this little girl, while seated on her own baby chair, pushed down the food to the floor. The mom was torn between spanking her and ignoring her. She let out a loud cry, but the boy was just fast eating amidst the whole drama, so as to continue with whatever he was doing in the room. Her mom ended up promising her biscuits and few of her favorite snacks. Went inside, cleaned up few things, brought in another food, which the girl also refused eating. Now the boy was already done and he was excused from the dining. I watched everything happen and I was so pissed that I had to go back to my body where I was. The next day, the little boy went down with fever. So the parents thought that was something they could handle. So they started treating him malaria. Unknown to them, it was much bigger than malaria, but masking under the symptoms of malaria. I kept monitoring everything they were doing, even from where I was. The next day, the dad could not take it. On the way rushing the boy to the hospital, he was pronounced dead on arrival. His mom and his little sister waited back home, awaiting a positive news. But unknown to them, only one was left. I also took my revenge on his two friends who were well aware of the disasters he was doing to women. One was newly wedded and his wife was still pregnant. So I had to plant in a spider that caused havoc in her system. And by the time she was rushed to the hospital, she had the baby premature. And bleeding from nowhere happened, and the both of them died. Now, the first friend I visited happened a month after this idiot that deceived me lost his son. So the interval was quite close, but they were blind to the fact that their deeds had come to pay them back in their own coin. The second man that was still planning his marriage to his longtime girlfriend, I had to attack her through her dreams. I planted false things and made her believe he had people he had killed in the past. Due to that false revelation, she was forced to call off the entire engagement stroke wedding, thereby leaving him shattered because he had already trained the girl from year one in the university. The time for my delivery was fast approaching, and I was a little bit happy and sad at the same time.